I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. You'll come on back to me. You'll come on back. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. I keep thinking you'll come on back to you'll come on back. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. I keep thinking you'll come on back to you'll come on back. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. You'll come on back to me. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. You'll come on back to me. You'll come on back. I keep thinking you'll come on back to me. I keep thinking you'll come on back to you'll come on back to you'll come on back. I keep thinking you'll come on back to I keep thinking you'll come on back you'll come on back.
Oh, is it a UK fight? A bunch of UK guys?
No.
Heavy, yeah. Fury and White are both UK for the heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, heavyweight
Gypsy
champion
Kid?
of the world, and we're missing that.
Yeah.
We're potting in front of that.
Yep.
Who made this podcast this time?
If it's a British boxer, you gotta assume that they're heavyweights, they're champion something.
Wow. Really, we're gonna do the Americans like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
British
see,
boxers have been historically some of the most winningest
Oh, okay.
champions.
I see Mike Tyson beat up a man up on the plane
That
yesterday.
shit was funny as fuck,
I haven't seen the clip yet. I heard about the clip. I haven't
bro.
seen the clip.
Yeah, I haven't
You
seen
know-
the clip as yet.
Dog,
You shouldn't be disturbing anyone on the plane. Disturbing former heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
Bad
exactly.
decision.
Who
Exactly.
hit who first though? Who hit who first?
Tyson hit him first.
There was Tyson hit him first, but there was no he was like poking him and prodding him and shoving his camera in his face, and he poured water
It
on
was
him.
gonna happen.
He
was
poured
gonna
water
happen.
on him.
If he poured water
He
on
was
him, then
drunk,
he
so
hit
it's not
first.
like he poured it. It was like he was holding water, and then because he was drunk and he was moving sloppy, the water fell on him. So
That's assault, right?
Yeah.
That's assault. So Tyson was right.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
fair.
He have all rights there. He have all rights.
Alright, and the guy straight up said, "I'm not pressing charges," because he knows he fucked up.
You better not. You better fucking not. Dog, if you annoy Tyson to the point where he has to put hands on you, you had to be the most annoying person in the world, because Tyson just a couple of weeks ago took a man down and hug him when he had a gun to his face.
Exactly.
So-
That's how
So
you
that,
know.
so that means you must agree that he was F it.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Tyson is not an aggressive person. No.
When
Tyson
your
is
hands-
always very peaceful.
When your hands
I
are
disagree.
literally weapons.
He's
I
chill as
disagree.
fuck.
I disagree. Tyson in the ring is a different animal. Tyson outside the ring,
Well,
peaceful.
well, he has said.
Absolutely.
No, well,
I
ring
watched
is
one
work.
of his. I watched one of his
Yeah, ring is
podcasts the other day, and he said there's always rage. Rage is always there.
Yeah.
It's just he has a time. He knows when he can unleash it, and then when he should not unleash it. You see, the
That's
rage
something
is
you need to be
always there.
worried about. That's something you need to be scared of. The nigga boy, I'm always ready to go, but I just need to know when to go.
Listen,
That's
man,
the
he's
thing
the
you
Hulk.
need
It's go time. It's go time. It's go time.
Nigga poor.
But anyway, welcome to the Generally Dysfunctional podcast, my friends. Lama Drama, you're here early. Thank you for being here with us this weekend. We are here every Saturday at 5 p.m. Trinidad and Tobago time. It is myself, as you know, Watless. Watless is already here. You know him very well. We have two other guys who you may not know, Mariba, and Ken. Watlets also goes by Darren on Saturdays. No more pseudonyms. I am Nkoseini's Darren today, okay? Please use our government names. And I should probably follow my own advice and put my phone on silent like a good boy. But yeah, welcome
Wow.
to
You
our
want a
to our
treat
new
for that?
podcast. All right. He wants to know if you eat and drink water. He better
Yeah, that's
has.
it. Don't worry. That's it. I'm drinking iced tea.
Yeah, we felt no water.
Yep, we all filled up. But yeah, we have a bunch of topics for you all today. We're gonna talk about some BDLs, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have some sexual stuff as is customary, and some Amber Heard Johnny Depp nonsense going on. But yeah, we in there today. So fellas, first up on your chopping block, as usual. How has your week been? How has the time away from us as a group together been?
For me, it's been chill, man. I'm in planning mode since it's creeping up to summer, so I've been trying to figure stuff out, places to go, things to see. You know,
I'm trying to figure out a way to not go to Switzerland and go on some slopes. I'm thinking of an alibi right now. I'm trying to get my alibi.
Why don't you want to
open.
go?
I don't do well with snow, so why would I go to a place with snow?
You rather go to the desert?
you know what I mean?
Even hot with sun.
What's that type of therapy called where you have exposure therapy? What about exposure therapy? You've been in the UK for so long. I mean, what's a little bit of
I still
snow?
hate snow, and I still hate the cold. I've been here what? God
I mean, you
knows
hate
how
the
many years.
cold, but the snow itself.
I hate snow. Snow makes my hands swell up.
Snow makes my
My gloves?
nigga. You're allergic to ice?
You know what I mean?
I'm
I'm
not
not
allergic to cold
Hold
water.
up a second. Or would I be allergic to cold water? If I shower in cold water, I have dipped my hand in cold water as well. When it
That's
gets
what we're trying
that,
to figure out.
I'm telling you, no, I am not. I just said snow. When I dip my hand in snow and shit like that for too long, it swells up and stuff. And no, I'm not allergic to it. Doesn't like my whole face swell up and shit, and when it starts snowing and stuff. No,
You go into
It's not that- it's not
anaphylactic
that
shock,
deep.
swallowing a piece
You,
of ice.
you better bring some warm clothing when we head down in it.
Yeah, man, we had to go on the
I thought
slopes.
you was excited about this trip.
You know what I mean?
We had to get our snow bunnies on, you know.
Get a Swiss chalet, chill, hit the slopes.
Yeah, you go
I
out in the
told
snow and then you
you,
come back to the
my
lodge,
job
drink a hot toddy.
My job is to prep all the hot drinks and take pictures. You guys can go down and do the shit you guys want to do. I will keep everything ready for you guys when you guys are back.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have that luxury now.
For real. Cheeks, welcome. Good evening. How you going?
What's up, cheeks?
So long we
Time no
see you.
cheeks.
Yeah. Missing in
You've been
action.
missed.
MIA.
Yeah, I thought
MIA.
Lama beat you up or something.
Lama is a very peaceful person, eh?
What?
Lama is a very
You-
from everything that I have
Lama
seen
and
so
Cheeks
far.
is violent. Lama and Cheeks is violent.
I refuse to believe that. So what's new with you? What's new with your week so far?
Not a damn thing. The sun too hot these days. It's like the sun trying
Nothing,
to cook
no.
the soul.
No new projects you have going on. You know, no trips, no, you know,
No, nothing.
car rides.
No, nothing.
Okay. I understand you, bro. I understand.
No, you know what? I do have something new. I have so much bosses on work that one set wants us to do work and the other set is like, no, don't do anything until we tell you to do something.
Oh, does that
So
make
when you-
sense?
I don't know. One side is like, hey, you all should do work. Start doing some work. And then when we start, the other side is like, no, don't do anything until we tell you to do anything. And then the other side comes back and like, why are you all not working?
I see. Well, this week has been very hectic for me. It's been a a ramp up to Mother's Day and Corpus Christi and all that. So we're getting a lot of advertisements out. We're doing a lot of designs or all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, that's been about my week. So lots and lots of work. But as it is Saturday and it's a podcast, I have a bunch of questions for you guys. So please, let's go. What is the most annoying thing about sex, in your opinion?
The cleanup.
Damn.
It has to be a cleanup.
Right away, the cleanup. What kind of sex you be having, bro?
No, it's just
Trains. This nigga having trains. Sweaty trains. Sweaty, disgusting trains. The nigga is just busted nuts. Sweat all the way. No tissues, no towels, no nothing. That's what you're having.
he's fucking doing shit in a fucking cave, man. I'm
This
just
man
saying.
holding on to this for like he gonna
You
be
know what I
with us for
mean?
years.
Bro, if you want to do a train, go do a train. It's
Mariba-
fine. We're not
Mariba
gonna
is the
judge
guy-
you for it.
Who will come back in like 2 or 3 years and say, fellas, you're all right about the train. You're all right.
I will not. Stop.
It's going to be like choo-choo for life.
I will not be. Since you've told me there's no hygiene involved in train, I have no business being on board any trains. Zero.
Man, you said that about many things. You said that about the vaccine. You said that about
Yeah, but
power
I nearly
surge
died.
protectors.
One second.
Oh, fuck.
I nearly died. You change your mind. When you come this close to see what is on the other side, you change your mind. I don't want to see what's the other side of a train, except more
Bro,
dudes.
you can be number 6 out of 9. It's all
Why
good.
would I know?
You can take a ticket and see.
No.
And
There's certain
if you
things
take
in
a
life.
ticket, you can negotiate and pay up to go higher up in the line. Too.
You know what I mean? If you slip in an extra 50, you might be number 1 or number 2, and you can be done with it.
No.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that one. I'm sorry. I'm not. If I have to pay to be in the train, no, this is not a good or
Not-
service.
Not to be in the train, to be
You pay to
earlier
get a
in the
higher
train.
number.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm not getting a middleman involved in my train escapades. No. Sorry. She says
do
when
your
it's over
discount
too
for-
fast.
You know what, ticket manager? Bowling. Nicole, see you're next. Or can I pay 50 quid? to
No,
go
this
first?
is
No.
not Ticketmaster. This is not Quick Stub. No.
Then they gotta be the guy who's scalping tickets on the outside. He one who came early and bought the early numbers. Meet him on the
He has
outside
early bird
and
tickets
tell
on the
him,
outside.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I got a fancy ticket to do. I got 50 quid extra. 50 quid extra markup.
She says when it's over too fast. That's the most
Right.
annoying bit. I hear that.
Chicks don't like the two chuck and tremble.
I think the most annoying thing for me is when I hear, or I don't give blowjobs. I'm like, hear this shit.
But that's her though.
That's
Is
one
it-
more annoying thing. So that's once I hear that statement, my brain just be like, why am I here?
I'm thinking
I-
about general sense.
Okay. I'm thinking about, did my cat's on fire? That's what I'm thinking when I hear something like that.
What?
Oh, I gotta go to why? My cat's on fire.
Nah.
Jesus Christ.
If she pick a trash like soundtrack to our sex, then that's annoying because I've had that a couple times. She's
Yeah.
playing, like-
If you wanna smash and then your go-to song is like some heavy metal, death metal thing, it's like,
Yeah.
alright, you can keep the pussy, please. I
You know,
don't.
when you're playing some
Metallica.
fucking EDM on the side with some wubs while we're trying to fuck. I'm
Actually, I don't mind. Give me a little Skrillex. Give me a little.
Nah, you can hold your Skrillex. Man.
Yeah.
Skrillex
Nah, man,
is good for
the EDM is just trying to keep up with the beat.
Give me a little iCats, a little house music, Flux Pavilion. Come on.
House music is alright, but not fucking.
Nah,
not
Give me
that
some
EDM.
Sandstorm. I'm gonna be trying to keep up with that.
You smash the classical music.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
Done it
course.
already. Done it
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
opera music, I'll do that. No, that's not a problem.
Look, at time I do it to the opera part in Fifth Element with the blue one.
Oh,
Best.
Oh, yeah.
The
when
best.
she had the extra high voice.
Yes. The best. The best. Yeah.
The most annoying thing in sex for me is like, yeah, if the girl farts and it's a nasty fart,
Oh, you mean a fart fart? I thought you meant
Yeah.
the other fart.
No, not a queef.
Clear out. But he clear out the room.
Nah, I just be going, oh, you nasty bitch. Oh, you nasty bitch.
You imagine if it's a curry fart.
Mm. Yeah, you should be happy it's just a fart if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
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 I'm okay with the just a fart though. It's the curry fart and the stale foods fart, that the stink fart, that one.
What? Change the
Nah.
type of people you're having sex with.
For
You gotta
real.
watch what they eat beforehand.
Exactly.
For
They had a-
real.
They had a mad curry beforehand. Maybe you want to hold it till the next day.
Yeah,
Or you
exactly. No. No.
Or you know what? The worst is the silent killers. They fart and you didn't hear anything, but then you just smell it.
I'm
Madness.
a spray some aerosol and get over it real quick. If I'm being honest.
You open the window as wide as possible. Let's smash by the window.
Yeah. You just go drag it over to the balcony. We can do it.
As Sheik say, if it's over too quickly, how long is that good fuck for? Because I find 45 minutes is good enough. Personally. Like 45 minutes a good sprint, you know? That's good.
These days, it's just until I get tired. Man. Honestly, it's what it is.
You don't have an endpoint. I'd be looking at the clock. I'd be like, all right, we've been doing this for too long.
You look at the clock. I can't look at the clock because then it kind of puts off my game if I'm looking at the clock. Because then I'm like, yeah, I just need to get to the next 5 minutes. I need to get to the next 10 minutes. No, I can't look at the clock.
BDL, what does BDL mean? Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Trust me, we'll get there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think I agree. I think for me, like 40 minutes to an hour, and I'm anything over that, I'm just doing. I'm going overtime.
Nah,
Yeah,
shit
good
that. Clear your schedule. I want at least 3.5 hours.
That's too much,
Oh,
dog. What?
No, I feel like if it's over an hour, if I feel like I can do over an hour, I may as well just split it up into multiple sessions.
That's what I'm
throughout the day.
thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You want one session to be 3 hours
3.5 hours, you miss the 30 minutes.
No,
for one session.
That's too much time. Like
Clear your
I could,
schedule.
I could be doing so many other things. Like I could read a book. I could watch Lord of the Rings in 3 hours and a half.
Bro,
Like,
Yeah, snack.
let's put on Netflix.
I could make
Let
something
it
to
go.
eat. Like by the
Put on
time
Netflix, let it go. You know, use your slow cooker and you read a book while you're doing back shots.
just rest
You
on my
know what's
back.
funny? Imagine you put a book stand on the back while you do it, doggy. Hold on a second. Flip the page.
When I was in
Continue.
university, I did put my laptop on a gal back to play Perfect World.
Nah, never.
Playing
I could
video
never
games
be
and
that
smash it.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
I done with you. I done with you.
yeah. It was some bucket list shit. It's very good.
I think the worst I've done is answer a phone call, and that's it.
I've
That answering a phone call is a
Skype
vibe,
calls.
you know.
I've answered Skype calls and they'll be like, what you doing? Why are you shaking up so? Nah, nothing.
On
I'm
video?
scratching my leg. I'm scratching my leg. Yeah.
No. The worst is when you call me from your trip, dog. When you come
It
in,
was an accident. Okay?
I'm in the middle of work. I get
I did answer.
a WhatsApp video call. I know, not even a regular call. A WhatsApp. You know how much buttons you had to press for that? This was not no mistake. This was no accident.
Oh, that was actually
Hey.
a mistake. I didn't know that.
You know
Big
what?
daylight.
You know,
And a man called me and he's smashing that thing.
you know what, Diego? That's your fault. Because I get a phone call. I don't want less. Nope. No.
Yeah, honestly, I got to side with Mariba there. If you get a video phone call in the middle of work and it's whatless, you say, I'll call you back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see, I answer
No.
because it's the homie. You never know. You never know
Ah,
if it's
you got
like,
what you got.
nah, you
Yeah,
never
but
know
that
if
was
he
an
said, hey,
accident. That was really an accident.
hmm.
Nah.
You never know if the homie want to show you something that is important. You had to
He
answer.
did. And he did.
I answered the call and I
That
fumbled
was
my
an
phone so
accident.
fast to turn that shit off. And I messaged him, oh, I'm at work. What the hell?
Why you got what you got? I got the same phone call. And I was like, nah.
You did not get the
What?
same phone call.
Okay, no, I got a phone call from you, I said nah. And then I got a later one from you later on about, okay, I can answer now.
What time limit was that at the time? What? Was that hour 2, hour 3? Was that the 30 minutes at the end?
Bro, I tell you, I do not know. Like I didn't even know the phone call you. I just did not know.
He's too lost in the paint.
Right? His sweat dripping and his dad's will activate the phone, that kind of thing.
I didn't even have the phone.
The phone was right on the bed. I saw
She
you.
had the phone. Did I have the phone in my hand? Well, you see me looking into the phone and
I see a big
call-
sweaty man on my screen.
if I call anybody while having sex, I'm going to model. I'm going to be like, yeah, you see me? This is me here. World star. I'm going to show you the strokes.
Madness.
But that was not me.
The
Madness.
whole girl decided to call me, go like, yo, watch your boy. Watch your
Out
boy.
to everybody, right? Out to everybody.
Oh,
Madness in the
shit.
place, you know. Let's see what. Have you ever slept with someone that you found ugly, unattractive, physically, obviously?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I can't.
in my opinion, she was unattractive. I have to say that first. But most of the time, if they have a butterface and a good body, it's all good.
My first girlfriend, and when I was starting to go university, she was so ugly. She nickname was actually Maniku.
Jesus,
Done. I am
Jesus
done.
Christ.
bro,
Podcast done. Podcast done. Let us all
bro.
go our way. Let us all go our way. Because I'm not
No.
doing this.
And
No,
you
I'm
chose
being
to
honest.
date this person?
Yeah, because she was really cool. I enjoyed dating her. She was like really, really cool.
See, this is why I say you always pick ugly birds, us. I say you always pick
Uh,
ugly birds. I
Somehow
can't do
you'll
it.
believe I would do what? What's that, cheeks?
No, I was talking about
that-
the phone thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of women out there be answering phones when they be smashing and the man just be smashing. That just energize
But
the
of
guy.
course, come on, you better answer. That's your mother. Who's that? Your cousin? Your friend? Answer. I dare you. I double dare you. No self jamming. If you're in 45 minutes, we'll go for about a 10 more minutes.
I think you want to click I'm fucking it over time.
Yeah. You know, flag on the play overtime, extra time.
What
Sure
if
thing.
what if it's her boyfriend calling or husband?
Better fit, just to show my face.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, no face, no case. No face, no case. But yeah, I can't smash nobody I find ugly, dog. It looks are very important to me. Like if we at that point, looks are very important. Obviously, personality, yada yada, whatever. Yes, but if you can have a nice personality. If you have a nice personality, we'll be friends.
Nah,
Friends.
for me,
And
the
I know
girl
friends
was
with benefits
ugly.
either.
The girl was ugly until she got naked, and then she had a banging body. I'm not gonna lie, she had a banging body. I didn't expect it because of the way she was dressed. It was failures right or wrong. I was passing out F's right or wrong. But she had a really cool personality. She was really cool. I enjoyed being around her. I enjoyed dating her.
You,
Mm.
if you had a friend who like you found
Speaking to your
unattractive,
mic, brother.
if you had a friend who you found unattractive,
Go
on
on.
here,
Like no, and this is not coming from like somebody who's a model or consider themselves to be like the bee's knees or whatever. Like I'm a medium ugly nigga. Like I get it. Like I know shit. I stay in my
Well,
lane.
you just talking. Sorry,
But-
sorry, just interrupt.
But two wrongs don't make a right. If she ugly and I ugly, then there's mission impossible. I sorry, that's just what it is.
We all know that your ugliness is a lie. Okay?
All right.
Here it comes.
I don't know why he's
That's
trying
all
to
I'm
sell
saying.
the streams. He's trying
Yeah.
to sell these streams to people, but like, yeah, I medium ugly. Meanwhile, oozing nigga effect. But go on, keep doing. You keep selling dreams. Go on.
You guys are great for my self-esteem. I swear. You're absolutely great for my self-esteem.
That sounds like a mad insult.
no, I'm for real.
It is.
I'm for real.
That sounds like a mad insult. Like you guys are great to be around. We should show up in person in front of other people. So I look better in
Absolutely.
comparison.
Cheeks. Your ex brother was trying to get for what's yeah.
You red breaking up on me.
Let me rejoin. Give me a second.
Yeah. My ex and his brother used to share a room, and everything we were in the do, he needed to access something. Oh my goodness. He needed to access something in the room every time you all had to do something. He just wanted to see.
I told you, he wanted a 2-for-1 special.
He just
He was
wanted a
trying to
peek,
get
you
to
know.
see.
Yeah, he
was
wanted
trying
that.
to-
He wanted to be second carriage, second passenger on the train. That's
Exactly, cheeks. He was trying to see if you were about to have extra carriages. True.
Like, oh no, I need a pencil.
he just wanted to have a little spit roast for dinner. That's all. True. Exactly. True.
Nah,
Yeah.
that used to happen to me too. That's why I used to be like, yo, when he's not home, he'll smash it.
I'll be honest. My sister and I, my older sister and I, we were very comfortable around each other. So there have been times where she would have a fellow over, and I would literally just walk into her room like, "Hey, you all need juice? Like, how y'all doing? You'll have rubbers. I mean, sound kind of loud here, you know. You need anything food, and now finish cook there, you know. That's some chicken on the stove. Like no care whatsoever. She'll do the same thing to me. It's like, is what it is.
Nah, I had a cousin.
Well,
I'd like a girl once, and I had a cousin. She said, "Hey, who is I talking to on the phone? Let me talk to she." And she grabbed her phone and started talking to she now. And she was telling the girl, "Hey, you know my cousin really like you and thing. Why don't you give my little bull girl? You know he's a nice guy." You know,
I don't
and
want none of that.
she started talking.
I don't want none of that. You see, Chicks
Exactly.
gets it. Chicks gets it.
Would you
Yeah,
take
but-
one for the team?
Yeah, I've took many for the team.
I feel like Nigo wouldn't take one for the
No.
not a team player.
See, this is the thing. Like, if we're going out and I am playing wingman, I will absolutely talk to the ugly girl, right? But
No, all the
team.
way.
No, all the way.
it's hard no all the way, brother. My way stops
Because
that
she-
talking.
Because she already got a yard back there with 3 bedrooms, and
Exactly.
like we're all going there together.
And
Then,
so
brother,
we
you
do
have
legal.
then so homie, you have to pay that double shift. I sorry.
You know, see, you are not a friend. You are not a wingman, sir.
You gotta
Nah,
pay
nah,
that.
man.
You gotta pay that 45 minutes times 2. I am good.
I would take one for the team. Straight
Take
up.
one for the team. I would take one for the team. Because
I took a couple for the team already, and the team took a couple for me too. So.
see, so Nigo's not a team player. Nigo only does first coach. Nigo only does first class.
No, listen. It's just self-preservation, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to give home girl a bad experience. And if you're ugly, my tool not gonna work. That's just what it is.
That's what the pill for, man.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
true.
do not think I am all natural.
I had to take one for the team for my partner to get with a girl. I had to take the sister on. You know what? I'm not even Catholic, but I went in there, made the sign of the cross, and said, "Help me, Jesus."
You just take the wheel? Is that what you said?
I give my life to Jesus. Guys,
Okay, I'm done.
You smash a ugly girl once, and then all your stats. So I feel that's why you just be getting a set of phone cards. You know what? I feel that's why women is asking for phone cards right through because you smash a ugly girl once, and this is life paying you back.
that's okay. That's okay. You know what? And I'll be honest. 95% of the girls that I've been with was I had a better relationship with that ugly girl than them. 95%.
Well, you see, the unattractive ones, they have to have a good personality. To
And
trap
that's why
you.
I'm scoring on personality now. 50%
that's fine.
of your point is personality alone. You don't have personality, then
Oh,
Don't be
I'm
wrong.
not saying. I'm not saying. I don't mean it to sound like if you are less attractive than what we commonly consider attractive. Like
hey,
right?
just say I'm ugly now. I'm
no,
okay
no,
with
no, no,
ugly.
not you. Like for the women, right? Like I'm not saying if you are what's the word you're looking for? If you are attracted by today's standards or not attracted by today's standards, that doesn't matter. It's whether I find you attractive or not. But at the end of the day, if I deem you unattractive, that's fine. Like, it's just my opinion. It's your opinion of yourself that matters. So fuck whatever I have to say. Do you?
Yeah.
And if what you want to do is me,
Unless
well,
you want
tough
to
luck.
smash. Yeah, unless you want to smash Nigo, then
Yeah, like
All I got.
I could recommend you to somebody else. You know, like I could give you a referral.
All
I
I say is,
remember when I gave the first referral in the group and man was like, whoa, man outsourcing work and thing.
but you know what? But you know what? That's different. That's a different. You did it in a good jest to the girl. Because the girl asked you something, and you said, "I am not the guy for this, but I know somebody who can do this," and you passed it all the way. That's different. Nigo is not taking one for the team. Where
Yes, he said he's not a guy for this, so he will refer to other
no,
somebody.
there's a difference. No. There's a difference between you in a position where they want you, but you know you can't do it, and you boy to do this to help my partner through this. There's a difference between one. I have to do this to help my boy out.
I'm not
Nigo
out here
is
doing
taking
charity
the team.
cases. Like this is not no in the arms of an angel.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
This is not Cindy Lauper on Adult Swim at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry.
They go out here, wickedness, that I tell you.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But y'all inviting your exes out to chill.
As a group thing, maybe.
Yeah, as a group thing, not a surprise trap from a homeboy.
That would be a surprise trap. No, but just like whether it's a surprise trap or not, I mean, but would you all invite your ex out to hang out?
Depending with the situation. We're just going to hang out, or we're going to dinner and a movie, hang out, or we're going to watch a movie.
Important question. Why am I still talking to my ex? Do we have kids or
My
something?
friends.
You give
Pardon?
them a second chance. You're good friends with them still. Like it's not a, you know, it didn't end badly.
Thing.
Yeah.
I no.
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 Is there like a time limit, like after 2 years or?
If you're trying to move forward with your life, why you keep bringing in baggage with you? Why you keep dragging on stuff with you?
Because
the fact that you
maybe
consider it baggage must have meant it ended badly.
No,
Like,
not
Yeah.
badly. I'm just saying, we reach a point in our life where we both agree where we at is not good for both of us. So we made a decision to split.
because
So I want to
maybe
split. Go on, yeah.
because maybe it like the friendship is good, like y'all are good as friends, but y'all are terrible as partners.
yeah.
Are we still smashing, or we stop smashing altogether?
You stop.
You stopped, yeah.
Then no.
Why we talk? Listen, we don't want.
I don't get why this is such a heated thing. Like, what if like she had tickets to an Arsenal game? It's like, look, you're the only other Arsenal supporter I know. I'm an Arsenal supporter too. Do you want to go see the game?
No.
Then no, because we hate Arsenal right now.
Are you for real?
I will not go with. Why are you asking me?
It's the final game
It's
of the
literally-
season.
It's
a trophy match.
Like Champions League final. I got the big ticket.
Alright. Would you invite
Fine.
your ex
Fine, I will
along
go
to a party? You're going to a party. Would you invite your ex along to a party?
Hold on, before we do that one. My ex came by my mom a time while I was there with the husband, and it was awkward. Then we had to drop said ex home. So it got more awkward. How you wanted to
sounds
drop
like a
him home?
nightmare.
And why is he at
sounds
your
like
mother's house?
Exactly.
Why is your ex coming to your mother's
See how this
house?
goes? Wait. You see how this goes? You see how this goes?
No, but
I said,
this is slightly different because
No.
she had no idea. There was,
You know what?
you know, like you never see it coming. Like it's just
You know what,
out of
Lama?
nowhere, the X just appears.
Lama, you're wrong. You should have never shown your ex where you're living.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to know why your ex felt it was okay to just turn up at your mother's house unannounced.
Yeah, not by the nah. If your ex is doing that, then like your ex
And
don't
then
care
he
for your
can't
feelings
even
like
find his way home.
that. You know what I mean? You know that's definitely I expected something else to happen because if she does, there's no way home. Like there's no plan on how to get home. He didn't expect to leave like that.
Cheeks small, but the ex break up. But the ex didn't break up with the
Yep.
I'm done.
I mean,
Lama,
I
Lama,
kind
I'm
of feel that, I've broken up with a girl and still cool with her family. So like, I used to get invited to football matches and lunch and brunch and fucking family get together. So I get it, but like, goddamn.
Yeah, no.
I had a girlfriend for 2 years or more. Can't remember. And she still doesn't know where I'm living.
That's a bit,
No, I
that's a
couldn't do
bit
that.
much.
That's a bit much. She don't know where I'm living sooner or later.
Because how else is she gonna come and pick me up so I can get slotted out?
Nah,
you know
that's
how good
okay.
it is?
I don't want you picking me up, showing up at my house. And to be fair, I might even change numbers.
You know how
Nah,
good it is for
I'm
you to
too
have
lazy,
a woman
man.
pick you up, so you don't have to do any of the driving. Oh, amazing!
Now, I told somebody this week that if a girl picks me up, cars me out on a date, and then pays for the entire thing, and then drops me home, that would be the best date ever. No girl has ever done that for me.
Well, now we know what to do when we pass the buck over to Watless, to Darren. Sorry, now we know what we need to do. That's his way of somehow staying in contact with Lama indirectly. For real. He is
Yep.
Lama. Your ex waiting for your husband to slip up, you know.
Yep. That's what he's doing. That's what he's straight up doing.
But, and you know what that means too? That means he's making sure mom still view him as a viable candidate. So as soon as anything happens, mom's be like, what happened to your ex? Your ex was here around the other day. Come, let's have a family gathering. And no, that nigga, you know, what do you call that in cricket? First slip? That nigga is first slip. That nigga is playing first slip. Right there.
Oh shit, man.
Lama, does he call you? Does your ex ever call you and be like, so what's that nigga doing? Or if you make like a vague post on social media like, oh, I hate Mondays, he'd be in the DMs like, that nigga name is Monday, isn't it? And his middle name is Monday, isn't it?
But the question is, does he still be there? Is he still in contact with you somehow?
That's madness.
So to answer the question, no, I will not bring my ex anyway because I don't want awkward situations like what's going on over there.
I don't know why it would be awkward. I feel like it could, like, as long as it's not like one of those situations where it's something that we used to do as a date. Like, as long as it's like not movies or out to dinner or nothing like that, then it's cool. But anywhere else, it's all good.
You wouldn't go. So you wouldn't go to cinema with your ex? Just go and watch a movie?
Nah, not cinema. There's no need.
Wait.
Like,
So wait, but you would, so she could. What do you go
I'm
to
saying,
watch with your ex?
so if we did the activity as a date when we were in a couple, I'm not doing that activity after when we've broken up.
Okay,
That's why I'm doing it.
To go with your statement and say, if my ex, right? If my ex
Yes,
was,
if your ex.
Yes,
was
if your ex.
I was just trying to take me to Arsenal match as a date, right?
That's not a date to me, though. Is that a date to you?
No. Let's say
It
she
could
did.
be.
Let's say she's like, let's say she's like, oh, I want to do something for you as a good date, and take me to
That's a treat
Arsenal
for
match.
sure.
If it's a date, she better bring some sandwiches and a blanket because we're gonna have a picnic on the Arsenal field.
And she brings sandwiches and all that shit. And then we broke up, and then she had tickets for the Champions League final. You said, Man United playing Barcelona for the final, Ken. And you did it as a date. You going or you going? Nah, that's a date thing. We ain't going. Champions League final in Porto. You not going?
Well, it was never a date for me. Cause like I'm telling you, I don't know how many football games you go to, but like if I'm at a football game, like everyone else is ignored. The people sitting next to me are ignored. I'm staring at the football. No one's talking to me. I'm cheering. I'm shouting. I'm screaming. But if someone's trying to have a conversation next to me, then I'm not listening to it. That doesn't sound like a date to me. That sounds like we're going out for something else. So if you see that as a date, fine. I don't.
No, I'm simply saying.
I mean, you could have made a date. You could have made a date out of anything. Like if it is customary for you to go to date, for her to take you to dates to football matches because she knows that you enjoy football matches, then it's a date.
Nah, to me that's not a date. That's what I'm saying, man.
You know what?
Champions League final with Arsenal was not a date. I don't know. Why is that a date?
That's a breakup because Arsenal ain't gonna win. So that's a breakup. He's trying to break up with you. He's just like,
No, man,
What
you
makes
got
you feel a bigger hurt than what I can do to you?
Bro, I tell you, if it's to a restaurant or to the movies, even to like bowling or ice skating or whatever, places like that, nah, I'm cool. It's all good. But if you're taking me, like, if it was like the only way I'd be like a bit like 50-50 on it is like, okay, do you want to go to a concert or to like a festival or something? Because that's a bit different. Because the mood there is a bit different. But everything else, I'm cool with it. It's all good.
I hear you. Dimitri, welcome. Chick says, all of my exes would love to get back with me. So keeping an open communication with them would make things awkward for future relationships. I get that.
Arsenal has been the Chamberlain file in 06.
Chicks
What do you-
is a hot girl. Chicks out here in the streets. Chicks here him go to market, clearly. I still chat with one or two of my exes. Not on a regular basis, but I chat with one or two of my exes. And it's fine. Like, it's not it's not a big deal. But none of them want to get back with me. One of them wants to get back with me, actually.
I chat with two of my exes, one very not so often, but the other one, we just talk off and on. And both, I don't know if any of them want to get back with me. I don't really care.
Chicks dusty foot. Well, what else you say something about inviting your ex out or something?
Yeah, if you're going to a party, would you invite your ex to a party with you?
No.
No.
Invite to a party as a group, yes. I would still like, if it's a group thing, I don't mind. I'm not gonna speak to you during the party.
Would
but
you reach out to that person and be like, hey, would you like to come to this thing?
If she was aware of the, like, if I don't know, I'm not going to her directly saying, oh, there's this party here, do you want to come with? Like, not none of that. But if it's like everyone's aware of this party, yeah, I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, if we got mutual friends, I might mention all the things hosted in a party. If you didn't know, I would say I would bring that up, but I'm not like saying, do you want to come with?
Yeah, no, we're not saying that. That's a bit much. Yeah.
What if they knew you were going to the party and asked to come with you?
That's different.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
would you carry them?
All I'm saying is I don't have a ride.
No, but if you had a car, would you carry them?
Yeah, if they were like, oh, I don't have a ride, can you take me with? I would do it.
So they have to not have a ride.
Yeah, they have to not have a ride, and they won't have a ride back because I'll probably be busy.
You just understand. This is like gonna be like,
I'm about to blow this joint. Find your way home.
Yeah, you got to make your own arrangements back. I'll take you there, but
Would. Yeah, I'll pick them up. No worries. I'll pick them up. And probably if they're leaving the same time that I'm leaving, no problem. I'll drop you home. No scene. But like if you want to get dropped to like some other party or you all go somewhere else, no. I'm going somewhere else. You do your thing.
I'm gonna be like, I'm thinking about going to the party. I'm not sure if I'm going. And if we do end up meeting up there, I'll be like, yeah, I came here last minute. And if she asks me for a drop back, I'm gonna be like, well, look, I had to pick up some people on the way home, so I have no space.
I hear that.
What do I say? Kenan and Nego then. If you and one of your exes had a big messy breakup, right? She cheated or whatever, right? And you walk into a party or whatever, and she was there, and she's trying to spark up conversation with you. Would you guys even entertain a conversation, or you just or she doesn't exist?
Confront her, like, let's not do this. Like, we're not on those terms. Like, let's not. I don't know what you're trying to do, but let's not do it. You know what I mean?
I'm doing like Johnny Depp and walking away. I'm removing myself from the situation. I'm not saying yes, no. I'm not saying anything. I'm just leaving. Straight up, no words, leaving.
Dimitri said,
Wait,
nah.
will you leave the party or you just walking away from her? Are you just going to straight up leave the party?
No. You're not going to ruin my good time.
Yeah, exactly. Why is she going to be... Nah, fuck that.
Dimitri said, nah, but on a level though, my shorty kind of be moving mad too sometimes.
Not going to lie.
Yeah, she be bringing up exes when something reminds her about it, innit?
If she bring up exes, it's a big no. It's like Maria said, it's a red flag. No, I'm echoing you. It's
Yeah.
a straight out red flag. You gotta be. She's moving mad like that. You gotta be kind of.
Yeah, if they ask,
Wait, wait.
if
I have
they're bringing
a
up the exes,
I have
if
a
they're
bit of
asking
nuance.
for to top up their phone, those things are red cards. I look out for them two things.
I have a bit of
Yeah.
I have a bit of nuance. If it is a new relationship, right? If she has not had a relationship for a while, and you are the new relationship, and when I say new, I mean like a month, maybe if you want to push it, a month and a half, right? If she is bringing up her ex beyond that, then something wrong. You know, something wrong.
Nah,
But like,
if you
but like
start
a
in
month.
conversations with that, no, I can't do it.
No, I get it because like you have to at least for me, if the person that I was with before, if it was a good relationship and it wasn't like a kind of a like a messy ending as you all said earlier, if it was a decent relationship, then I am absolutely in my mind comparing some things, or I might say something along the lines of, well, so and so had told me about this place, but we never got to go. You know, like, oh, this reminds me of a thing that I did with this person. Maybe we could do this too. Like,
Nah.
but
Don't tell me
after-
why you remember this place or why you know this place.
It's still
Just
there,
tell
man.
me you
I
know
tried-
this place. Unless I
Yeah.
explicitly ask, where do you know this place
Exactly.
from? Don't bring it up to me.
because we could make new experiences in that
No,
you know,
no,
place.
red
Nah,
flag.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
dude, red card, get
Well-
off the pitch.
Well, I mean, there's only so many hotels in Trinidad, so if you carry a girl there, she's like, I've been here before. You know, you
They
can't-
carry it to the double
the
pump.
a hotel is the worst thing to bring up because then you know her back got blown out in this very hotel by some of them and no.
If
No,
our Wi-Fi
I'm good.
if our Wi-Fi connects instantly to the hotel, then we're going home. Sorry.
No.
If you still have Wi-Fi access to the hotel,
What if the hotel never changed the password for years?
I don't care. I leave it. I don't care. Nah, that's wild.
I mean, what if you're passing some guy you know house and she Wi-Fi connect?
You know
What
what?
about that?
You know what I do? You know what I do?
I'm watching her phone
Yeah.
too much for that to happen. Clearly, I'm
Yeah,
not
for real.
passing. Yeah, clearly, I'm not paying attention.
If
Like,
you
why
notice
do
the
I know?
bars going up on her phone? That's too
You
much.
know,
Yeah.
You know what you do? No. You know what you do? You open the gate, you push the inside, you close the gate, you leave stuff where it's meant to be, and they keep walking. You don't take
I
people's
find-
stuff home.
I find you doing too much. You just pull over, tell she, hey, something wrong in the back of the car there. And go out and check it. As she jump out, you yell, she belongs to the streets, and you drive off.
She belongs to the streets. If I notice that her phone connected to the internet, clearly I'm not paying attention to whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing. Why does Inspired have a mullet? Anyway. So guys, there's this video that I was sent. Someone who pays attention to the podcast from every now and again sent me this thing called a Dick BBL, and we have changed it to a Dick BDL. Apparently, it is possible to have a bigger member through some holistic means. I'm gonna bring up a video here on the screen for us to have a look. It's called the what's it called? The Dick Doc from TikTok.
Remember, the Dick Doc on TikTok, dropping a little history on the half penis procedure. You know, this all started over a decade ago when we started shifting fat, your own fat, to the shaft of the pickle. It can last 3, 4, maybe even 7 years. And for some guys, there's an unlimited supply. So you can make things pretty girthy. And the price can be right, because if you're doing some liposuction anyway, why not have a bigger pickle to go with it? So that's how it all started here at Aesthetic Revolution Las Vegas, getting girthy pickles from your own fat.
I don't like the way how he says girthy. I'll be honest. Like, why are you saying girthy in my ears right now? But Biona, what do y'all think of that? Anyone, don't all rush right now.
I the thing is, I was aware of this previously because I was having the longest argument with this girl about if men could have the same surgery as women do to make like their butts bigger and their tits bigger for their dick, that would be the most requested surgery in the history of man. And she's trying to convince me that this is the same. This is not the same. This is not the same because not every man wants like mad girth. They want length, and this just wasn't it for me.
What? I want good enough to wreck somebody.
Yeah.
Full metal, welcome, full
Hospitalize
metal.
them to ICU them. In fact, I just want to hit them into the grave.
I feel like I feel like people that are satisfied with what they have want girth. I feel like people that are unsatisfied want length. That was the crux of my argument, basically.
I am satisfied with what I have there. But I still, if I have a chance to get a bigger penis for a little bit, I would just get it for a little bit and just wreck somebody.
No, my two not all that no. So if I can get a little extra length, no problem. I'm wide enough. I'm wide enough, you know. But like, why is he talking about it so much? Dimitri's
Not
having
unlimited supply.
Dimitri's having a conniption. He's over there like pause. For real though, like, but cheeks is like juice up that pickle.
But no, the man is probably like getting all the requests.
For sure, I mean, do it on TikTok. Come on. But now you see, there's a question about aftercare, right? Because you know, after you get that surgery, you're gonna be out of commission. He didn't say for how long. He never said you're gonna be out of commission.
I just want it for like a 6 months. Just give me 6 months.
It's
I
how
will
we say.
literally go back to who is life. I will literally go back to who is life.
It's how killers say. Some men have an infinite supply. I feel attacked. I mean, why is how fat I am part of this?
Just letting you know, even if it wears away, you got enough to keep going.
Exactly.
You gotta be efficient, innit?
You
Yeah,
think
when-
you're stuck.
What if you become
you want to
addicted
turn
but you're
that
no longer
to-
fat? You gotta get
then you
somebody
gotta-
else fatten you.
Yeah, you gotta get somebody to donate. You know, I'm sure everyone got some fat friends that could lose a little extra weight. You know, that will willing to do liposuction.
Get a fat donation to make your dick bigger.
Can you imagine if they couldn't source fat from you, so they had to source it from somewhere else?
Horse.
But you know, there's these guys with these 5% or 10% body weight, the body fat. Them you can't source much fat from them, so them had to pay like how people is pay for blood. Them had to pay for that fat.
Yeah, I can't. Nah, that's not me though, man. No, I can't.
Man, out here trying to get a whole pile of bread. If I could fill up our bread bag, hey. The greatest.
I am bread.
My
Bread
bro.
bag. We talking about I want them plastic bag they give out at the supermarket. I want to fill that up.
This
I'm out
gift
there
here is a
gonna be
representation
evil.
of cheeks. This gift is a representation of cheeks right now. But yeah.
I'm telling you. And if nobody wants to do it with me, I'm gonna go to the whole house and pay just to sucker somebody in.
You want a specific type of evil.
I will go with horse fat, Dimitri, because if you bounce up a Muslim girl and she wanna get love in your car, you know, haram. So they can't eat pig. They can't eat pork, man.
Make sure that so pork and beef is out because Hindus don't eat beef too.
You have to go also chicken.
Goat.
And you have to make sure the whatever animal is halal.
I want
Okay?
I want goat fat. Give me the goat fat.
People about what kind of they have in here.
Yeah, gotta be honest, chick. Mariba, you need to come closer to your mic.
Yeah, you need to fix
Yes.
it back there, Mariba.
Yeah.
How she will know his pig? I'm an honest lad.
Exactly.
I need to tell her. I lived in the Middle East for many years. It is in my body now. I must say, hey, listen, that's got pork in it, my G.
You know what? I'ma get beef and pig fat. I'ma get cow and pig fat. So after the deed is done, I'll be like, how do you like that pork? How do you like that beef?
Now it'll be funny to say I'm porking it now if you have pig fat.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm with
That
you
was
on
one. That was one dry joke too many.
I can help it. Oh my goodness. If you're getting a girl that likes them shopping bags, she definitely was for the whole MCU universe. I've been grinding that in order for you to fit in there, homie.
That's
Hey.
okay, bro. That's okay.
Tell them as big as it comes. I want it as big as it comes.
Point.
No
you'll get
pun
a crate.
intended, I guess.
Big loads.
At some point.
We come with big rifles. But if I'm not gonna lie, if I used to live in LA, I probably would do it. Because it wears off. I would probably do
Yeah.
just to have some of that, like, as they call it, the big dick energy. Just to see what it's like, to see how the other half lives.
I wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't do it. Cause if I want to do it, I'll go overboard with it and I'll kill somebody, guilt child.
Put himself more like, I'm gonna go for as much as possible to wreck something.
Yeah, I'm that guy would jump on the bed and slide in, kill somebody.
Wow. Trying to get the motherland having islands. Yeah. I don't know that I could stop myself from going and get it. I wonder how much it costs. I actually do want to know how much it costs to do one of those. Probably couldn't be too expensive, seeing as you have to like redo it over and over. Speaking of doing things over and over, drinking. Amazing segue. I know. Please hold your applause. Could you all deal with your significant other being borderline alcoholic?
If she invites me to drink, sure. I feel like I could.
After seeing Amber Heard and all this shit, no. I've realized I've learned something new. I learned something new about myself. Nah.
Was she a good drunk though?
Oh, Amber Heard is a drinker. She a drinker.
She's drink, but she's also crazy. So that also influenced the alcohol and the crazy to get into bad mix.
Oh, I had no idea.
Was she just fun?
Yeah, but then she's one drink away from not being fun.
I mean, I think the word was borderline, so I guess maybe she just alcohol with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, drinks afterwards, drinks on the night out, drink before bed. You know,
That's a bit much. I can't do the alcoholic. If you are over drinker, nah. If every night you need to have, a bottle of wine, you need to have 16 beers. Like, no, fam, we're not
maybe
doing
not the beers, not the beers.
I'm
'cause
okay
it's a
with
bit-
it. I'm okay with it because that means she's just gonna die faster. So I'm gonna take a big insurance
Jesus.
on her.
Yes.
I'm gonna put out that huge insurance on her.
You see this? You see this? You know what? Actually, I can do an alcoholic over a smoker. I can do the alcoholic
Nah,
over a smoker.
I will take a
However,
smoker.
However,
Yeah,
it had different types of drunks. Some people, when they get drunk, they want to fight. Some people like to quarrel. Some people they like to get on wild. Some people will be sad drunk. Some people will be happy drunks. Some people when they're drunk, they just want to smash. There are different types of drunks.
True.
But no matter what type, I'm still taking out that insurance policy on their ass.
I can't do the over drinking. Like, we can have a glass or two of wine a night, or like one night and we might go absolutely crazy and get shit faced in the house, which is the important bit.
in the house.
Yeah, but if we're out and you can't control yourself and you must have a drink every time you go out, like, Nah.
Not
can't
blackout, just like every like just wavy every day.
Dog, you know what is borderline alcoholic? A borderline alcoholic is you
Yeah,
drunk.
that's it. That's it.
Um,
Borderline.
Dog, the word alcoholic is there.
Bro,
Are you
that is
neglecting the
great.
alcoholic?
That is great. That way, when she wants to go out, I'ma hand her the car keys and say, "Be back home by a
Wait, you
certain
hand
time,
her
right?"
the car keys?
Yeah, let she go.
He want to collect
She's
insurance money.
insured.
You want to
She's
collect
insured.
insurance money.
See this nigga?
Car insurance
Bro.
and and life insurance. Man,
Want
Nah,
to be
you're-
void? Want to be void because she let her royalty break so many stuff? Want to be void?
nah, she wouldn't be void. She killed herself by accident. It's accidental death.
They will argue that. They will argue. If you're drinking that much, is it really an accident?
I didn't know. I didn't know she used to drink. That time I had the door crack halfway open and I kicking the bottles in the corner.
Meanwhile, they just pull up our podcast and find this table like, yeah, you didn't know, right?
The insurance company is on the phone with you and just hear bottles just clanging in the
I hope for your sake you don't marry a drinker because they will come back to this podcast and say what? Let's was the one feeding her alcohol, giving her alcohol.
God.
No. I will never give her alcohol. I will just turn a blind eye and mind my own business.
You are literally saying I'm going to turn a blind eye. Now they have you.
And mind my own business. That didn't have nothing to do with me. That is her problem. Okay?
You have the smoking gun, brother.
That's her problem, not my problem.
I hear you. I couldn't do it personally. That's too much chaos because all that drinking and then you have to like store the bottle somewhere and you're always clinking around, you're always smelling like alcohol. Like enough. Leave it to that. That's ugly. God don't like ugly.
That's okay. I'm okay with it. I will give you money and I'll make sure that I'll take out the best insurance policy I can get on you.
Drink water and mind your business. Correct. What's the meanest thing someone of the opposite sex has ever said to you?
Oh, we're gonna go back. Go back 20,
Hold on.
22 years.
The meanest
When-
thing this week?
Just in general.
When I was 8 years old, a group of girls, I think they were like 13, on the bus.
Oh no, you're in childhood trauma. Oh jeez.
Yeah. It was one of them. I don't, because you're not from the UK, so I'm not know if you're aware. The buses that had the open backs that you could like jump out before it got to the stop.
What?
They jumped out while I was walking. Yeah, they had open back. Like Mariba knows what I'm talking about. The ones with the the open backs. You could just like in between the stops. Like if the bus is stopped like at traffic, you could just walk out the bus after you've been on it.
It has two entrances on the side now, one in front, one
Yeah,
in the back.
one in the front, one in the back, and you can just walk out. They walked out while I was walking to school, and then they shouted, "Hey, charcoal!" And then I turned around, they giggled, and then they walked back onto the bus. And
Charcoal.
Wow!
Not the charcoal.
That is
Ken,
Oh.
just write down these girls' name and make sure my drunk wife hit them with the car.
Not charcoal.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was the
god.
worst thing. It's good that it was that bad that early, because then it couldn't get any worse. You know what I mean?
I've been called some really fucked up things, but charcoal.
Oh shit! Never underestimate the meanness of girls that wear uniform. I'm telling you.
Is it, man?
No, I'm
School
not gonna lie.
kids.
Teenage girls are the fucking worst. Not school kids. Teenage girls are the fucking worst.
What about you guys?
Yeah,
Anyone
super-
else?
I'm really trying to think. What is the worst one? I'm thinking if
When I was 9, I was going from Balleston to South Enders on the C2C, and I got jumped by some Southerners.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that understands that. Like, that's
C2C is the country to country. I think or county
Yeah.
to county. I think. County to county train.
yeah.
That's
That shit is fucked up.
That's fucked
Wait,
up.
Yeah.
there were girls who jump you?
I don't know if it was girls, but getting jumped on the bus is a rite of passage.
Getting jumped on the bus.
Especially if you're in London, getting jumped on the bus, you just have to get jumped on the bus.
I'm
sooner or
very
later.
thankful. I'm
know
very
what?
thankful to this day it hasn't happened yet.
No, you know what? I'm gonna start a dude. I'm gonna come London just to ride the bus.
Year 10, so they were 14, 15.
Um,
And they were girls? A group of girls jump you?
was it the meanest thing somebody from the opposite sex tell you, Darren?
I don't know. I think I just get mean things told to me like every 2-3 days. So I don't know. Maybe the meanest one so far coming to mind is that I was walking into a camp. I can't remember the name of the camp. Junior Achievers, and some guys was talking to a girl about whatsoever. And then she looked over at me while I was now coming in and say, I wouldn't even suck him off even if he paid me $100,000.
Wow. What?
Whew.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, that story makes it sound like it was just straight up unprovoked aggression.
Yeah, I just walked in. I literally just walked in, bro.
What? Where are these people? You know what? I actually don't know. I'm still trying to think what is the worst thing I heard that made me just fall down. I'm trying to get my world shattering statement.
I don't know. Or another girl tell me I'm ugly in front of a whole like a whole school. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
In fact, the worst thing for me is I got rejected in a lessons camp. That's the only thing. That's the
Well,
only
like
thing.
publicly, like straight up,
Yeah,
like.
yeah. Back when I was in Form 3, I was going to lessons in Fatima.
Was it one of them ones where like she purposely made it so everyone else could hear, or was it just like?
No.
Or do you think she just did it like that?
No. Your boy fucked up and went and talked to her. And she went and talked to her friends, but her friends were part of the guys I used to go to school with in Trinity. And that shit is spread like wildfire.
Mhm.
Like one day you go in and you kind of know something. The next day you go in, everyone know who you are and what you did yesterday.
You could feel the stares.
Yes, yeah. The thousand acts. I got pulled into the shadow realm real quick. I think that's it. I just got rejected like that. But I haven't had a direct like life changing. I'm really trying to think if I get one.
Yeah, I haven't really had any. Well, the only mean things I've been told was from other guys. So women have so far been very good to me, thankfully.
You know what? I changed my own. The meanest thing a girl ever told me, not told me, but she told her parents that I raped her. That was the meanest thing.
Bro.
I mean, that's the meanest thing. Because
Well.
it didn't happen. I was nowhere close, and it was her ex-boyfriend who did it. So she was willing to let me rot in jail to save her ex-boyfriend. She was willing to let her current boyfriend rot in jail to save her ex-boyfriend.
This is why we don't fuck crazy. This. No.
I didn't know she was crazy at the time. She
That's
hid it
madness.
so well.
Oh, just hella crazy, dude. I think actually the craziest, well, I guess the meanest thing I've ever got told was one of my ex-girlfriend's mom, when I was dating her, told her I was going to make her a statistic by making her a single mom.
I guess it happened, yeah. I'm just kidding.
But my ex told me that's what her mom was saying. Her mom and her grandma didn't like the fact she dated a black guy. So it's out. Every time she went home, she was being told some wild shit. She said. And she finally told me, and I was like, damn. Not gonna lie, had a party for the. Not gonna lie, someone had a party for the child, and my friends and I were 14, so we kind of was football. So then they went into their backyard. Some white guys came out to jump us, but went and said he would smack us and was slagging us off. So,
See, people just want to be be mean in public in general, man. It just is what it is.
Yeah. No, people are just mean for no reason. People are mean for no reason over here. It's wild.
Yeah. No, because I get it sometimes, because it's like if you're on the end that's laughing at the other end, it's funny as fuck sometimes, but like, it is what it is.
You're creating trauma. It's funny. I never got the joke from it. Let's be honest.
You know what? And I honestly, I should feel bad at this, but I don't. There was one time where it's like we were in secondary school, I used to go to a school, secondary school in Peckham, so all boys school, and one of the kids came in, absolutely bald, just like no hair to be seen whatsoever, and we all just called him Slaphead. So like people, as soon as he was walking past people, everyone would just give him a slap on the back of his head every single time, and that shit was just funny as fuck to me
No,
back
it
then.
wasn't. You just
Bro,
straight
it was
funny.
just funny as
Not
fuck.
funny. This is funny. I'm sorry.
I mean, bullying works, huh? Bullying does work.
It was just fun at the time. It was just funny as fuck to me.
You.
Yeah, and then it was a very teachable lesson. Don't shave your head till there's no hair left, because you'll get called Slaphead and you'll feel the palm of 1,000 fists. Like it's
Nah.
I remember that.
I'll be honest, even if I was in school and somebody hit me like that, I would have fight instantly.
In fact,
I'd have been
back in
an
Trinity,
instant fight.
back in Trinity, that was fine.
But that was
Fine.
that was like the thing. If you shaved all your hair off, or if it was your birthday, like men used to legitimately skip school because it was their birthday.
Yeah, you get birthday beats.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
birthday beats.
No, in my school you used to get birthday fights.
No, the beats would turn into fights because you're not
Yeah,
taking beats.
'cause-
It's so much-
exactly.
like you stand in the middle and be like, "What? Come
You
on!"
are getting your ass. It's like you're getting jumped into a gang.
It would be
Now,
like a
every-
John Wick scene. Like literally, you stand and face everyone as they circled you. And
I
then-
never faced it because every year my birthday was always land in summer. So I never faced that.
Get away. Yeah, if there's like a week between your birthday and like someone else's, you get away. But if you skip school, you're gonna get it the next day for sure. Like
Yeah,
you're not getting away
skipping
from
school doesn't get you out of it.
it. Yeah.
You just need to make sure you stay away from all the older kids and just keep it like that. Because if you're in year 7 and then some year 10s come around and find out it's your birthday, you're in trouble.
Nah, in my school, if like you in form 4 or whatever form you in, and an higher form beats you because it's your birthday, that just means that there's inter-form war. So the next day, it's whatever form you're in against that other whole form. So that's just a war.
Mike is
That's the classic year 10s versus year 11s from my school. It was an annual fight. I don't know why it turned into tradition, but it was literally the day after exams at the end of the year. It was a fight. Like everyone would go to the big playground. They would stand in lines, year 10s versus year 11s. I don't know why we did it. The teachers knew it was going to happen, and they called the police every single time. But we still did it every single time. I did it in both year 10 and year 11. We lost in year 10 because obviously we lost in year 10. We fucked them up in year 11. I was proud. I fucked them up. I don't know why. You're bigger than them and you still fucked them up. But yeah, it's whatever.
Nah,
Mike says in relation to Watles's comment, there's too much power in the relationship dynamics these days. Crazy should never be able to falsely accuse you of a crime of that nature, and you have no way to scientifically prove that you didn't do it without weeks of waiting for labs to come back to exonerate you. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. There's too much going on.
Very true.
Bro, honestly, I understand exactly what you're saying, but I'm over that shit. Although that shit did change my whole perspective of the opposite sex. Like for a long time, I was like, woman is shit. Woman ain't shit. That was my whole perspective for a long ass time. And then I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go and just don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say men are dogs, but women dotish. As far as I'm concerned, because a woman who's in love will do, oh boy, to hell and high water for the man that she's in love with, or at least the man that she thinks she's in love with, even though he doesn't really care for her one way or another. But yeah. That is nuts. I mean, talking about male versus female dynamics right now, we have the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial going on. I didn't even realize that this was a whole trial thing still happening after we heard the tapes maybe 3 years ago, because we spoke about it on the last season of our podcast. Like we brought it up. So like I thought it was done when the tapes came out, because okay, well, we have the tapes. Clearly you were the one like beating homeboy into a pulp. I didn't even realize it was gonna go into this whole trial thing, but here we are. And it's on YouTube, like every day. You can watch the thing live. Like, why is a domestic court trial on YouTube? But anyway,
Right, US is wild when it
Right?
comes to the court. They just be like, this would make some good reality TV. Let's just
yeah,
stick
this was
it out
great
there.
content. I see like people are making TikToks of Johnny Depp responses or whatever in court. Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But
Just
Now I
Johnny,
tell
yo.
you, if Amber Heard wins, that is it for any man out there in any situation. That's it.
She won
Men
the
are
first
done.
time, so it's not like it's
I
out of the
know
realm of
she didn't win
possibility.
the
No,
first
no,
time.
she won the divorce settlement.
Oh,
That's what
Not
she
the
won.
divorce. I'm saying like the
No, no.
libel case against Johnny Depp
that
was
wasn't
dismissed.
that wasn't her. That was his son.
Yeah, but that's her winning because in the court of public opinion,
Oh well.
he
yeah.
did what he did because the libel case didn't go in his favor. So that must have mean he did what he did. So she won. Like she remember she's the one that started it by putting out the article without the name dropping, and then later on there's a Sun article calling Johnny Depp out. He loses the case. Everyone assumes that he did it, even though there are these recordings out there. Amber Heard won that time, and it's very possible that she could win again. I'm
If
like,
she
I
win-
don't have a like we've spoken on it before, so I'm not gonna get into the morality of what's going on right now. But if like she wins again, that's not a surprise to me.
It's not a surprise, but that's a huge blow for men ego. Not even ego. That's just a huge blow for men. I think that just says a lot about how the laws and people see men and women in relationships.
Now, being the cynic that I am, Johnny Depp obviously has a lot of evidence against her and whatever, right? And it's great, cool. The internet is doing internet things and it's like going hard, like justice for Johnny, and it's free Johnny Depp, free the Depp man. That only serves to make me kind of wonder if Amber Heard does indeed have even more substantial evidence for her side, and it can be deemed true. Like, I'm just saying if. All right? And that comes out, I would have such a day. It would be an amazing day to see
It'll be
the
like
internet
Jussie
like
Smollett.
be exactly. The internet would be completely confused. All the brigadiers, is that a word? Yeah, that's a word. Brigadiers. All the brigadiers would be completely confuffled. I can't wait. I mean, obviously, I hope like Johnny Depp gets his justice and whatever. Yeah, sure. I don't really care because it's a bunch of rich white people, so I don't really care one way or another. But more power to them, man. More power to them. Go Johnny Depp.
Justice for Johnny, because if she wins, if you can have this much evidence of you being abused and she still wins, I'm done here. I'm done.
Justice
I
for
am
Johnny
literally
reminds
done.
me too much of Justice for Juicy. I'm sorry. Like, it's too close.
Justice for Johnny. Somebody said. Because if you have this much evidence of you being like you literally have a woman saying, who are they going to believe, Johnny? You or a little woman like me? That means she knows what she's doing. And she knows what has been done. And she's saying, I can use the system to my benefit. That's scary.
It's whatever, man. To me, it's like it's just something you have to deal with. To complain about it now is not really gonna do anything. Just let the court case pass out and then deal with it afterwards. But for now, it's whatever. These are two individuals. One is obviously, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, one is telling the truth, one isn't. We'll see how it plays out. Like, I don't really care too much. Just like Nigo, it's whatever at this point. I cared when it was before because like the Sun are a scummy red top newspaper, but now it's just between them two. It's not really a fuss. Like, they sorted out their divorce and they're bringing this up again. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, more power to them.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the memes and the jokes.
Yes.
I just want to know if Johnny Depp's wife is getting cancelled. That's all.
I mean, she would have to be at some point, right? I mean, I
Yeah,
hope
She's
so.
supposed to be.
this will be the litmus test. So that's an interesting part of it. This will be the litmus test. Would they actually stop the same way they stopped with Men? Because she is a huge Hollywood actress at the moment. She's in one of the biggest franchises, and she's a key part of one of the biggest franchises in the DC cinematic universe. And so, if they would have to just stop working with her, and I don't know if they did because after that they hired her to do these roles after that tape came out. So obviously the evidence before the court is not dissuading them. So let's see what happens with the evidence after the court. We'll have to wait because they cancelled Johnny Depp just by purely off an accusation. So how Hollywood reacts is the interesting part. How the court case turns out, I don't really give a fuck.
Would you be surprised would you honestly be surprised if she keeps all her rules and get more endorsements after?
No, but I wouldn't have been surprised if they let Louis C.K. continue. I wouldn't have been surprised if they let Harvey Weinstein continue. I wouldn't even be surprised if they let R. Kelly continue. But it's just like because they pick and choose. Like I say they as in it's a very specific group of people. But like when it comes to famous people, they pick and choose who gets to carry on and who doesn't. Like Chris Brown. If Chris Brown did what he did then, now it would be a completely different outcome. It's just a pick and choose moment.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Chris Brown was always like this super good looking guy, and he gets away with a lot.
No, but I'm saying he was able to get away with it back then because it wasn't a movement back then. I'm saying like now it might be different. I feel like obviously opinions differ, but like I think it's the same situation with Johnny Depp, where Johnny Depp is this very famous, attractive to some people actor who's in that similar situation, and it could just be the same thing. It's happening with what's his face, the singer. What's the fucking?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Trey Songz.
Yeah, Trey Songz. It's happening with Trey Songz as well. It happened with Usher. Like it's not like it.
I mean, Trey Songz did that shit though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like but it's like time will. And it happened with fucking what was it? Mo Bamba as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had a thing.
It was like with Justin Sky, and then he just like people just stopped working with him until they decide, okay, it's fine to start working with him again. So it's just a dependency. It's just about does it flip it when if the court case falls in Johnny Depp's favor, because he already said he's not working with people like Warner ever again because of the way they treated him.
Yeah.
So that's out of the question. But do they flip it and say, okay, Amber's out, Johnny's in? Like, I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I mean, all I know is that there's no longer Pirates of the Caribbean. Like he was Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
you know?
Basically.
So there won't be any more of that. At least not for me. But I don't watch anything with Amber Heard in it anyway. I think she's a terrible actress. But yeah.
My G, you don't need to think she's a terrible. She is a terrible actress.
But does that change anything? There's a lot of terrible actresses and actors that are big and famous.
Fuck Amber Heard.
And that you might see their movies or whatever.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we wanted to hit on this week?
Sorry.
This weekend?
That's good.
I don't think we're good.
What are y'all watching these days? Anything new? Any new series? Any new episodes that was notable?
I'm
hold
checking
on.
out Halo.
Mike says, this may be an unwelcome opinion, but I feel the men of our country are partly to blame in a roundabout way. Granted that now it's gone off the rails, but it didn't start off this way. Back when we should have stepped up in our communities to defend those who can't defend themselves. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Our country is... Can I just get some context? Our country is which country?
I think he's talking about America. I believe he's talking about America.
Yeah, Mike, where you from, homie? You from, bro?
Because I think it's a little different here. I think it's less about the community. It was less about the community protect. At least like back in my day, as far back as I can go, because I'm only 30. So, but
I mean, For Trinidad and Tobago, I completely agree with you. For Trinidad and Tobago,
Yeah.
um,
We as guys, we just ignore everything because we don't give a fuck if it doesn't really mess with your money.
yeah, Mike is from the US, but I think some
Yeah,
traits
yeah.
extend beyond those borders. Definitely, it definitely extends to Trinidad. And I mean, I'm going to say this, not officially, but just bear with me here, to the rest of the Caribbean as well. We have far and a long time let things slide. We have not pulled up each other by our bootstraps. We have not, sort of looked at our brothers and our fathers and whatever, and so it's sort of like put the rod to them in a sense. Pause. And that has led to things kind of slipping and backsliding in the respect area.
Yeah.
What about in the
Because
UK?
what is now, I can't say for the UK too. Say
No, I wouldn't say that because like you have to at least, and I'm speaking on my perspective, like our community is a community of immigrants, straight up. So like where we go to wherever we can be let into, and it was much harder to build up like communities of people that would look after each other in that sense. Like you would only be connected by the religion you are and your proximity to the nearest council block that you lived in, because the immigrants couldn't afford houses like that. So it wasn't really there hasn't really been that history of that. But I do understand what he's talking about in US in that context, because they like at least for black people, they specifically built up communities and like towns that would like look after each other, and you knew everyone's name, and like if something happened on one side of it, you'd know, even if you lived on the opposite side of it. I can understand that part of it, but here it's a whole different kind of fish.
Yeah, and
But
at least in the US, you find that like way back in the day. I mean, but maybe not even so way back. Like in the 80s and 70s and 60s, it was sort of celebrated if you hit your woman. It was sort of like she deserves that. I mean, it has become so commonplace that there are entire generations of women who grew up thinking, well, if my man hits me or beats me or berates me, whether in private or in public, it's because he loves me and he wants me to be better. And then they teach their children, they teach their daughters and their granddaughters and their nieces that same sort of mentality. And that sticks, that stays. That's like a generational sort of trait, unfortunately, because things have been going on like that for so long. And I mean, this is across races. Like this goes white, black, Hispanic, whatever. I don't know so much about the Asian, but maybe, who knows? But you've seen it all the time. My great grandmother, was afraid to be in the same country as my grandfather because problems. So men have not really held each other accountable in that sense. Oh yeah, I put some lash on she the other day. Like we haven't done that, which is why I personally strive to like keep my friends in check when they say some wild shit. Obviously, we let some shit fly here and there, but like, I know the people that I hang around with, at least these guys in particular, who are on this podcast, not on that kind of bullshit. So you need to look out for your homies.
I look out for my own, but like there's no community sense. Like,
well, if everyone was looking out for their own hobbies and stuff, then it would be better, wouldn't it? Because if every small group look after each other's small group, then it will have its own community of people looking after each other in itself. But
Hillbilly says isolation breeds culture, diversity kills culture. Does diversity kill culture? I mean, isolation surely, but diversity kills culture.
I think so.
I don't know that diversity kills it.
really.
I think it evolves the culture for sure. I don't know
agree.
that it kills
That's what I
it.
think.
Unless you're
as
thinking
long
of
as there's respect, then yeah, it's all good.
maybe he means it in like the culture that was built through isolation is destroyed because it changes due to diversity.
Diversity, yeah.
Because traveling is the bane of all ignorance, at least in my opinion. Once you start traveling and seeing the world and seeing how other people live, even so much as like traveling to a different part of your country, even as small as Trinidad and Tobago is, you find that people live differently. You see that people live differently, and now you have more knowledge, you have more information to make a claim off of. So, yeah,
I agree. That's why I love traveling.
for sure.
Except to snowy
Yeah, I agree.
Except to Switzerland.
I agree.
snowy hills.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, what, Murray boy? You pay for my ticket and my stay, and I'll go in your stead.
For real, right?
How about that?
What this?
I'll happily go and
I'll
learn
cover
to
your
ski and
flights.
shit.
I will cover your flights. I don't can get to England. I'll cover your flights, and you can pretend to be me, and you can go. Just get to England. I cannot
Why do
pretend
I
to be
need to
me.
pretend to be you? Okay, I don't need to
Look.
pretend to be you.
Because you have no training snowboarding yet, and I will have training for snowboarding. For you to pretend to be me, I
Why
have
can't I
snowboarding
just-
thing.
Can't I just be me?
Again, because Ken has agreed to pay for snowboarding lessons for me, so that I have to come. If you're going to go in my stead, you need to have snowboarding lessons. Because Ken will be like, I paid money for you, Mariva. You need to show up.
Yeah, I'll show up, but I'm just saying, why do I have to pretend? I can just be me. That can just be me doing the snowboarding lesson. That's all.
Oh, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna come tomorrow. You're gonna be here in time for the snowboarding lessons.
Can a tribal person sacrifice a goat in a diverse culture? This is coming from YouTube. For those of you
They
on Twitch.
literally do that. You
Yeah.
need to come to Peckham. I swear.
Man,
they-
you
that's-
sacrifice good. It's
Bro,
because it's a
like,
Tuesday down here.
have you heard of bush meat?
Yeah, they do it. They do
Bro,
it all the time. That's not a problem. Like
all
in
the time. All
in the
time.
Middle East, in the Middle East they kill a sheep over the car wheels, the front tires of a car wheel every time they get a new car. And like in the Middle East, in Kuwait they're like hella diverse, yeah.
I'm from a part of the world where they have halal meat, kosher meat, fucking vegetarian, vegan, all of that stuff, all within the same vicinity of each other. It's all chill. It's not a problem. The issue is respect. It has nothing to do with the amount of diversity. It's just
Correct.
respect. People just don't respect other people's cultures.
Bro,
And
if you
that's
from
a problem.
Trinidad, we sacrifice goats every day for a roti.
I don't think that's what you meant by
I don't think that's what
sacrifice,
you
but yeah.
Yeah, but sacrificing an animal is what it is. I mean, if that's your culture, that's your religion. I mean, we live in such a diverse world already that everyone sort of like has their own Venn diagram of cultures that they interact with and around, So yeah, I mean, I see no problem with that at all.
Neither do I.
Mike says there's nothing wrong with the snowy regions when you have a warm fire and a cozy house. Exactly.
But I'm not trying to leave him in the warm fire. I'm trying to bring him out to the slopes.
But you
Exactly
go
what
out
we
to the
have a
slopes
problem, man.
and
so
then
that
you
we
go
can,
back into
hop
the
on
house.
these snowboards. We need to be hopping on these snowboards and these skis, bro. Not jamming in the yard.
All you gotta do is get a good looking girl to pump with you guys, and he'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah, it's what it is. Hey, Christy, welcome. Yeah, is there any what shows are y'all into now? I know for sure I'm back on the Atlanta. Definitely
Atlanta's
back in
been
Atlanta.
great so far.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I'm
It
waiting
is
till the
so
season
good.
ends to
Atlanta
catch up.
is so good.
It's so
I've been
good.
watching Halo
Yeah?
and Modern Family.
Oh yeah, you're back on the Modern Family. Yes.
I'm
I remember.
supposed to catch up on Moon Knight. I'm supposed to.
Moon Knight is going very well. I thought it was gonna like fall off, but it hasn't increased, but it has stayed consistent. So I like it so far.
I haven't seen episode 2 yet. I need to watch it after the pod.
Oh, yeah, no, you stick in.
Catch up.
You stick in.
Again, I didn't like it, but it's been recommended over and over, so I have to give it a second episode. to see if it's
Ozark
really good.
returns soon. Ozark,
What?
hello.
What?
Part
I
2
thought that
of
was
the
the last
final.
season.
No, part 2 of the
Oh.
final season.
Oh, I'll wait till
Okay,
that drop.
okay. Please let me again, Nigo. This time, don't tell me day after. Tell me day drop, please.
It
so I
drops
can
on the
wait.
29th, brother. It
So
drops
after
on the
this month?
29th. Yes, of this month. In a few days, my good brother.
Oh, I am off on Thursday. Guess who's been watching that?
Right?
Guess who's been
Not
watching
you.
that? I'm off.
I'm working from the office on Thursday, so I am not sleeping until Friday. I'm watching all of it. All of it.
You gonna tell it. I'm
Yeah.
watching. You put it up in the Discord and we watch it.
Yeah.
I'll
Try to
I'll
discover
I'll
what it-
catch up on it for these couple of days, yeah.
Yeah, we could do a little watch together. Could do a little watch
Yeah,
together.
you don't watch together. It's all Zach. You don't watch together.
Yeah. Friends. How many of us? Yeah. But other than that, there's like the Pusha T album that is it I have to sit with it a while. I know it's like a fucking bar fest. I haven't listened to it properly yet. I've just kind of like had it on and in the background, and it's not one of those that I could just put on and listen to. It's not that kind of music anymore. Daytona I could do that with. I can't do that with this album, unfortunately. So I need to have a seat and listen to it properly. But yeah, is there anything else that you guys wanted to put a bit of words on? Anything?
I think that's everything for me.
That's good for now.
I'm good, fam.
Word. Well, Mikael says it's the people, not the actions. People who were going to take offense to harmless cultural expression were always going to find some kind of fault. The culture or activity has nothing to do with it. You're absolutely right, my friend.
Respect other people's cultures, man.
Exactly.
As long as it's not harmful.
Even if it's Obia.
Even if it's Obia, correct? Even if it's Obia.
You guys are gonna have to tell me what OB is, but I don't know
Voodoo.
what time.
Basically voodoo.
Oh,
Obia.
Something close to voodoo.
Yeah, voodoo. Okay, the closest.
so juju, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Juju.
Yeah.
Juju.
All right.
It's primarily a Haitian thing, but it's old Caribbean, old African religion
Not a Haitian.
that has been translated to Caribbean. But yeah, guys, thank you all for tuning in today. It was a great pod. Thank you to my co-host for being here, Mike, Christy. I know your real name, but like Christy Hillbilly over on YouTube, Llama, Cheeks. You know, everybody who came
Before
out
you
today.
go, you all saw Cheeks trying to beat me up, right? You all saw that, right?
But
so
this-
when you
this is
say
normal.
Cheeks and Blama is not violent, right? You say they're not violent, they're very violent.
They only try to do
guys-
that because they think you would like it. Dimitri as
Yep.
well, thank you for passing through. It was
Yeah.
great having all of you all.
Yep.
Right? We're gonna throw it over to Monda Scott here in a bit. She's a Beat Saber and she does painting and just chatting whatever. A very cool person, knows where Trinidad and Tobago is. Say hello when you go over.
Yeah.
But thank you all for coming. We're gonna be back here again next week Saturday. And yes, it is your real name, but I know what the A stands for, so I'm trying to not say it. But we're gonna be there shortly.
I keep thinking
Thank you all for coming through. Goodbye.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.
This one gives me anxiety. Nagoshi.